Hello beautiful souls, hope all is well. Welcome to our third part of our African Yoga Beginner Flow and Movement. So we've already covered poses 1 through 4, and today we're going to cover poses 5 and 6. But we're going to start from the beginning because African Yoga is a progression throughout the flow and throughout the movement. So we're going to start off this week with pose 1, and then we'll progressively move our way to pose 5 and pose 6. So let's get started. We're going to start with the first pose called creation. So here we want to imagine that we're going back all the way, we're rewinding time and going all the way back to our mother's womb. And we're in this dark room, and it's dark and it's quiet, and that is there. And here in this pose is where we want to start to bring the mind and the body together through meditation and deep breathing, as well as relaxation. So the first pose is more of the corpse pose. So that's the posture for it. You're going to lay back and you want to be completely still. This first pose is mostly about relaxation and meditation, and it's kind of just to take that moment to bring mindfulness to the current moment. So just in case we're stressing about the past or too anxious about the future, we want to come to the present with this pose and with this posture. So here you want to lay completely still for about 2 minutes and just thinking of, if I could create my life, if I create my world, what would it look like? What would it feel like? What would it sound like? Because we are what we think. So here we want to purposely think positive thoughts, positive outcomes. And you also want to continue to deep breathe in and out. You can close your eyes if you would like. You can go back into your mother's womb and program your mind and program your life. What would you program your mind to? What would you want to be? Who would you want to be? You want to focus on those things. I want to be great. I want to be accountable. Great job, everybody. And now we can come up, and I like to normally do a little rock to assist myself to come up. Make sure you're getting up in a very safe way. So our next pose is pose 2, and this is called the Nefertum. And this is a pose where you're going to get into any comfortable sitting pose or posture that's comfortable for you. This is the half lotus, and this is what's comfortable for me. There's also the easy pose, which is literally just crisscross applesauce. We all learned that in elementary. If this is comfortable, you can use this one. There's also the thunderbolt pose, where you will sit on your feet. And it's kind of like a praying position, but this is also another pose that you can use for the Nefertum. And if both of those poses are uncomfortable and it's better for you to sit like this, or whatever comfortable position is comfortable for you, that's fine. But you want to make sure that you can get the nice, the tallest spine that you could possibly, roll the shoulders back. So therefore you can get proper breathing, and you can also have good posture. So for me, I'm going to use the half lotus. And so for the Nefertum, from pose 1 to pose 2. Now pose 2 is imagining that we're speaking it to existence. So laying down in pose 1, we thought about what we want our world to look like, what we want our world to be, and who we want to be, right? So pose 2 is Nefertum. So here we're going to imagine it, and then we're going to start to put some affirmations along to it. Alrighty, so you're going to get in a nice comfortable position. You want to take your right finger and you're going to point it towards your mouth with your mouth closed. And here you want to take some deep breaths in through the nose, fill the belly, bring the breath up through the chest, open the chest, exhale through the mouth. So proper breathing is inhaling through the nose, filling the belly, filling the chest, exhale through the mouth. So here you want to deep breathe and you want to point to your mouth and you want to command the positivity in your life. You want to command the positive changes and the healthy changes in your life. So whatever that is for you, that's what you want to think about in this pose. So this pose is going to be mostly deep breathing as well as positive affirmations. Okay, so deep breath in and out. And you don't have to say it out loud, your affirmations, you could think it, but I'll say mine out loud just for the sake of recording. So I am powerful and I'm anchored in my purpose. I am no longer shrinking my greatness to keep others comfortable. I am successful. I love me and I love my life. I appreciate all the blessings and the lessons that come from my daily experience called life. You just want to take this at your own pace, affirming what you do want in your life instead of thinking about what we don't want or dwelling on the things that we don't have. To make room for bigger and better blessings, we have to be appreciative of the blessings we have now and be a good steward over the blessings we have now. All right. Last time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Good job. Alrighty, so before we move to pose 3, we're going to do a couple minutes of alternate nostril breathing. And alternate nostril breathing is another way that African yoga uses breath to kind of bring union to the mind and the body. And this is kind of balancing the left and the right brains, as well as oxygenating our body, getting oxygen down to our organs, to our heart, and to our brain as well. So with alternate nostril breathing, like we've seen in the prior weeks, we're going to use your thumb and your ring finger on whichever hand that you are dominant with. If you are left hand dominant, you're going to use your thumb, and your ring finger, right hand, same thing. So for me, I'm right-handed. So with alternate nostril breathing, you want to use your thumb to hold down your right nostril and inhale through the left. And then you want to hold the left, closing both nostrils, and hold the breath for a couple seconds. And then you want to open the right and exhale through the right nostril. And then once you completely exhale through the right nostril, you want to inhale through the right nostril. Pinch the nose, closing both nostrils, and hold it for a couple seconds. And you want to open the left nostril and exhale through the left. So it's inhale through one side, pinch off the nostrils, hold it, exhale through the opposite side. Inhale through that side, pinch, hold for a couple seconds, exhale through the opposite side. So that's what we're going to do for alternate nostril breathing. So let's get started. So whichever hand is better for you, going to start off with your thumb on your nostril. Inhale through the opposite side. Close off the breath. Hold it for a couple seconds. Exhale the opposite side. Good job. Inhale. Close the nostril, hold the breath for a couple seconds. Exhale the other side.
Inhale. Hold the breath, pinch the nose. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. Pinch the nose, hold the breath for a couple seconds. Exhale to the other side. And now you can kind of take this at your own pace. In African yoga, the right and the left nostril is the solar and the lunar breath. So in this process, it balances the lunar and the solar breath to bring balance to our minds and our bodies. So we're going to do a couple more rounds, and then we're going to move on to pose number 3. So last time, big deep breath in. Pinch off the breath. Exhale to the opposite side.
Great job. And that is alternate breathing. And now we're going to move on to pose number 3. All right, hello beautiful souls. Hope all is well. Welcome back to pose 3. So pose 3 is called the noon. So with the noon pose, it's going to start off in a squatting position. So if you can comfortably squat and isn't causing you any pain or anything like that, that's where we're going to start from. So we're just going to squat down, and we're going to bring the praying hands down in front of us. So we want to roll our shoulders back so we can have a nice tall spine in our squat. So in this pose, you want to imagine that you are completely submerged underwater and you're under the ocean or something, right? And then you want to take your big deep breath, and you want to take your hands and you want to push the water up as you come up, and inhale as if you're pushing the water up and over you. And you want to reach all the way to the sky, extending your arms all the way up and out. And then exhale, you want to come back down to your squat, back in the praying position. So big deep breath in, bring the arms out, parallel to the ground and to the sky. You want to push up as if you're pushing the water off of you. And you want to extend your arms all the way up, big deep breath in, extend. Exhale, you want to come back down into the squat pose, into the praying hands. Great job. We're going to do this about 3 or 4 more times. So big deep breath in, bring your arms out. Imagine that you're pushing the water up and off of you, and you're extending all the way to the sky. Stretch that body. Exhale, come back down into our squatting position, to our praying hands. Great job, everybody. Another one, big deep breath in, bring the arms out. Imagine we're pushing the water off. Push. Oh, extend the body, stretch. Good job, everybody. Exhale, come back to the squatting position and praying hands. Alrighty, a couple more times. Big deep breath in, bring the arms out. Flat, push up as if we're pushing the water off of us. Oh, extend the body. Exhale, bring it back to the squatting position and praying hands. Last time, big deep breath in, brings our arms up, push up as if we're pushing the water off of us. Extend. Good job. Exhale, come back to our pose. Great job, everybody. So that is called our noon pose. So what we're going to do next is our pose number 4. And this one's called the shoe pose. So here we want to stand with our feet about hip width apart. Make sure that we're grounded with the ground. Our toes and our heels are touching the ground. Roll our shoulders back, and we want to have our hands touching each side of our thighs. So on this one, on inhale, we are going to turn our hands out, and then we're going to bring them up as if we are carrying a tray. And as we bring our arms up and is holding this tray up, we're going to extend up onto the balls of our feet. And then exhale, we're going to bring it back down as if we're carefully bringing the tray down. And then we're going to turn our hands back into our thighs. So that is called the shoe pose, and that's the posture that goes along with it. So we're going to try that out. We're going to do that for about 3 to 5 times. So inhale, turn the arms out, the hands out, and bring the arms up as if you're carrying a tray, and lift up on the balls of your feet at the same time. Lift the tray above the head, extend the body. Exhale, bring it back down, come back onto your heels as if you're bringing the tray down. And once you get to about your waist, you can start to turn your hands in, touching your thighs. Good job, everybody out there. Big deep breath in, turn the hands out, come up on the balls of your feet, lift up as if you're lifting a tray, extend it as much as you can comfortably. Exhale, come back to your heels, bring the tray down, turn the hands into the thighs. Good job, everybody. We're going to try it again. So inhale, turn the hands out, bring them up as if we are holding a tray, and bring it above the heads, come up to the balls of your feet. Good job. Expand and stretch that body. Exhale, bring it back down. Come back to your heels. Bring your arms back to your sides. Good job. We're going to try that one more time. Big deep breath in, turn the arms out. Bring the hands up as if we're carrying a tray. Come up to the balls of your feet at the same time, and we're going to extend and hold that tray as far as it can comfortably, and then exhale, bring it back down. Bring our hands back to each side. Great job, everybody. So far we've done poses 1 through 4. Now this week we're going to add pose 5. Pose 5 is more of the warm-up that we normally do in African yoga, and it's a great warm-up to stretch and strengthen the body, to warm up the body after, or to warm up the body for your day, or to relax the body at night. It's all great routine to use. Alrighty, so for pose number 5, we're going to start off with a twist. So this is going to be a progression of different movements that we're going to do to warm and stretch the body. So we're going to start with some twists, we're going to do some bends, we're going to do some stretches, we're going to stretch out the neck as well as the shoulders. So first we're going to start off with planting our feet about shoulder or hip width apart, whichever one is more comfortable for you. But you want to make sure that your toes and your heels are grounded and is touching the ground. And then you want to also keep your hips planted, so while you're doing your twist, you don't want to turn your whole hip like this. You want to try to keep your hips planted and still, and just twist the top part of your body. And this will help get a better twist on that torso. But do it to your comfortability, because once again, I am not a yoga instructor yet. I'm working on it. But I'm just showing the things that help me out. So do all of these poses and postures at your own comfortability. If it's more comfortable to do this, turn a little bit, bend a little, do what you do. It's your comfortability level. But for me, I like to keep my hips planted so I can get a better twist. So we're just going to twist for a couple times to each side, and then we'll move on to our next. So let's get started. So we're just going to twist each side. You can bring your arms out and just twist to each side. And if you hear like little cracks or whatever, that you crack in your own back, this is what they do at the chiropractor. So you're just going to twist. Good job. Alrighty. Alrighty, good job, everybody. So our next exercise that we're going to stay planted, and we're just going to go side to side. So we're just going to move our upper body from our waist up. So we're just going to go side to side. So if you would like to, you can inhale to one side and then exhale to the other side. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other side. Good job. And this is another great way to stretch out the torso. So you want to try to keep your hips planted and only bend from the top, and go as far as you could possibly go that's comfortable for you. If it's only comfortable to go here, then just go there, good job, everybody. Take it at your own pace. Don't go too fast. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Alrighty, one more time to each side. Alrighty. Back to center. Alrighty, so now we're going to go forward and back. Only moving, like I said, from the hip up. So now we're going to go forward, back, inhale, exhale, roll the shoulders forward and bend forward. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Big deep breath in, lift the head. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward and bend forward. Push it out. Inhale, big deep breath in, roll the shoulders back, arch the back. Big deep breath in. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward. Push out, bend forward. Big deep breath in, roll the shoulders back. Lift the head, arch the back. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward and push out. Last one, big deep breath in, roll the shoulders back. Arch the back, fill the lungs. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward and push out. Good job. So that was that one. So now we are going to do kind of around in a circle. So we're going to go 3 times to the left and then 3 times to the right. So we're just going to bend from the top. So it's going to look like this. So we're going to go 3 times to the left and then 3 times to the right. So let's go. So 3 times to the left, only the top. Only from the waist up or hip up, here up. Alright, you want to stretch out that torso. And if you've gotten 3 times to one side, then you want to go to the opposite side. So you want to kind of use those same movements that we used just now. Sorry guys. Last time. And then back to center. Good job, everybody. Now that we've completed our torso stretches, now we're going to take a couple deep breaths and then we're going to move on to some neck stretches. So here you also want to get planted, like I said, and you kind of want to use your knees a little bit. So you want to take a big deep breath in, reach around to the sky. Exhale, you want to bring it back down to praying hands in the middle of your chest, and exhale. Good job. So we're going to bend our knees a little bit again, bring our arms around. Reach for the sky. Inhale, big deep breath in. Exhale, bring it back down to the praying hands in the center of our chest. Great job, everybody. Last time, big deep breath in. Bend our knees a little bit. Reach around, big deep breath in. Stretch. Exhale, bring it down, praying hands to the center of our chest. And exhale. Great job, everybody. Now we're going to move on to our neck exercises. So here we're going to start off with just imagine that we're bringing our ear to each side of our shoulder. So you're just going to go side to side. You don't want to move too fast. You want to go what's comfortable for you. If you would like to also here, do one big deep breath into one side and then exhale to the other side. That's a good way not to go too fast because you don't want to hurt yourself. So go as fast and comfortable as you can. So just side to side. And you want to make sure that you're still grounded and planted to the ground. And you just want to imagine that you bring your ear to your shoulder. And if you wanted to challenge yourself, you could actually use the side that you're going to and kind of slightly hold the head on this side and just hold the shoulder. You'll get a different type of stretch in the neck. So if you wanted to present yourself with a challenge, I wouldn't say to pull it hard, but just hold it and you'll feel a better stretch. Alrighty, and these neck stretches are good because a lot of us are on the phones all day, we're on computers, we're on tablets, and we're like this, and we're not really getting good neck stretches or stretching out our shoulders. So eventually we're like this, and then we're having neck pains and all this stuff, and we don't understand why. That's because we're not stretching out our bodies. So next we're gonna go forward and back. So just gonna drop the head, and then you're gonna lift it up and back. And you can use deep breathing for this one as well. So big deep breath in, lift the head up and back. Exhale, drop the head, push the breath out. Big deep breath in, roll the head back. Exhale, drop the head, push out the breath. Good job, everybody. And here you want to go to your pace that's comfortable for you. You don't want to go too fast. And do it a couple more times. All right, last time. Big deep breath in, lift the head, back. Exhale, push out and forward. Great job, everybody. So the last thing that we're gonna do for our pose number 5 is we're gonna turn our heads 3 times to the left and 3 times to the right. Same thing that we did with our torso, now we're just gonna do it with our head. So we're just gonna go to the left 3 times. And then we're gonna go to the right 3 times. And here you wanna go at your own pace. It's ultimately your stretch. So you do what you have to do. Whether it's going slower, whether it's not going to a certain spot, it's totally up to you. Great job, everybody. So now we've completed pose number 5. So now we're gonna move on to pose number 6, which is called the Journey of Ra.
All right, beautiful. So